Teyana Taylor, renowned for her unapologetic honesty, bold personality, and fearless approach to speaking her truth, recently revealed something that instantly captured the attention of fans, media outlets, and fellow celebrities alike. This wasn't a subtle comment, a vague implication, or a minor anecdote. It was a revelation with weight, significance, and undeniable impact. At the center of it all was Iman Shumpert, a man widely admired for his calm, measured demeanor, his ability to maintain composure in high-pressure situations, and the way he conducts himself under scrutiny. Shumpert isn't known for losing control publicly. His poise is a defining characteristic. That made Teyana's revelation all the more powerful, because the circumstances seemed to demand a response, one that would break through his carefully curated image of control. Within moments of Teyana's disclosure, social media erupted. Clips of the moment circulated endlessly, fan reactions poured in from all corners of the internet, and hashtags started trending, each one dissecting, analyzing, and amplifying the drama. Every gesture, every pause, every word she spoke was scrutinized with near-microscopic attention. People replayed the footage repeatedly, discussing nuances in tone, timing, and expression, attempting to decode her meaning, her intention, and the implications of the revelation. While the secret itself was shocking, the real intrigue came from the collision of personalities, the intensity of the reactions, and the heightened emotional stakes that seemed to spiral uncontrollably. To fully appreciate the drama, it's crucial to understand the people involved. Iman Shumpert has long been admired for his unwavering composure, whether on the basketball court, during interviews, or while navigating the spotlight. His calm, measured approach has earned him a reputation as someone who doesn't succumb to unnecessary drama, making his rare, public emotional reactions all the more striking. Teyana Taylor, by contrast, has built her public persona on boldness and unfiltered honesty. She doesn't shy away from expressing herself, whether addressing her career, relationships, or personal challenges. Her words carry weight precisely because she is known to speak without hesitation, to confront issues head-on, and to embrace vulnerability when others might hide behind a mask. Combine these two personalities, one known for control and careful measurement, the other for fearless candor, and the stage was set for high-stakes tension. The revelation itself was electric. Teyana did not hint, suggest, or sugarcoat. Her delivery was precise, intentional, and confident, leaving no room for ambiguity. Fans immediately recognized the magnitude of the moment, sharing clips, screenshots, and reactions. Every detail, the tone of her voice, the timing of her pauses, the micro-expressions on her face, became points of discussion and speculation. Social media feeds filled with endless debates as viewers tried to decode exactly what had been revealed, why it mattered, and what the repercussions might be. But the revelation was only part of the story. The drama escalated when Iman Shumpert responded publicly. For someone whose composure is nearly legendary, his reaction was strikingly raw and unfiltered. Whether through a post, a live video, or an official statement, the emotion he conveyed, shock, frustration, hurt, was palpable. His tone, his gestures, and the timing of his words all suggested someone grappling with something intensely personal under the watchful eye of millions. Fans quickly noticed that this was not the usual Shumpert restraint. Something had rattled him deeply, and his rare vulnerability instantly drew attention. In an era where public composure is often valued above emotional honesty, his raw reaction only heightened the drama, making the story even more compelling. Social media quickly became a battlefield of opinion. Viewers split almost instantly into camps. Supporters argued that Shumpert's reaction was entirely justified, praising his emotional honesty and willingness to confront a difficult situation publicly. They emphasized that anyone in his position would likely have responded similarly, highlighting the courage it took to show vulnerability on such a massive stage. Critics, on the other hand, questioned his approach, arguing that private matters could have been handled more discreetly. They suggested that responding publicly only escalated the situation, and sometimes restraint demonstrates greater strength than immediate reaction. Meanwhile, a third group of fans remained neutral, fascinated by the raw human emotion on display, and the way social media transformed a private revelation into a globally watched event. Each post, each clip, each comment became a piece of the narrative. fueling discussion and speculation, and allowing the story to grow beyond the initial revelation. Teyana's intentions also became a central focus. Some argued that her decision to go public with the secret reflected transparency and authenticity, consistent with her known persona of speaking boldly and directly. Others suggested she might have been intentionally stirring the pot, pushing buttons, and creating spectacle for public attention. Every element of her delivery, the phrasing, the expressions, the timing, was scrutinized, and even past interviews and clips resurfaced to provide context. Suddenly, the story expanded beyond the revelation itself to include perception, intention, personality, and reputation. The ripple effects of the revelation extended far beyond the screens of those directly involved. Social media amplified every post, story, and moment of silence, turning subtle cues into objects of global fascination. Fans dissected pauses, gestures, and tone, attributing meaning to every detail. Trending hashtags ensured the story remained at the forefront of public discourse, and each passing hour intensified the spotlight. The contrast between Iman's normally composed personality and his raw public response drew viewers in, compelling them to analyze every subtle reaction in real time. The story became a spectacle of human emotion, amplified by the mechanics of social media, and impossible for observers to ignore. As days went by, the narrative evolved from a singular revelation into a study in human behavior, public perception, and the pressures of fame. Fans weren't simply reacting to what was said, they were responding to what they felt. Themes of trust, loyalty, reputation, and emotional honesty emerged as central points of discussion. Some defended Shumpert, praising his transparency and integrity. Others debated Teyana's choice to share the secret publicly, questioning the timing and potential motives behind her actions. The secret itself became secondary to a broader conversation about authenticity, perception, and the challenges of navigating personal moments under a global microscope. Social media acted as both amplifier and judge, transforming private emotion into global spectacle. Every reaction added layers of narrative, emotional depth, and perspective. What might have remained a private issue became public property, dissected and debated endlessly. The story became a reflection of modern digital culture, showing how quickly personal moments can be amplified, analyzed, and turned into public conversation. By the second week, the story had expanded to encompass themes of trust, vulnerability, and public perception. Shumpert's rare emotional exposure contrasted sharply with Teyana's bold revelation, drawing commentators, influencers, and fans into debates about motives, reactions, and consequences. Even as new stories emerged and social media moved on to the next trending topic, the echoes of this incident persisted. Fans remembered Shumpert's vulnerability, Teyana's courage, and the storm of emotion that followed. The event became more than entertainment. It became a study of human behavior under scrutiny, illustrating the fragility of carefully curated public images when confronted with raw honesty. Ultimately, the story demonstrates how fame magnifies personal revelations. Social media doesn't simply report emotion. It amplifies, reshapes, and redistributes it globally. The interplay between perception and reality, emotion and narrative, captivated millions and left lasting impressions. Shumpert's reaction, Teyana's revelation, and the public's response form a story that is as much about human emotion as celebrity culture, showing how vulnerability, honesty, and perception collide in ways that are unpredictable and mesmerizing. This isn't just a story about a secret. It's a story about honesty, pressure, and the consequences of sharing personal truths in a world that scrutinizes every move. It illustrates how emotions can spread faster than facts, how perception can outweigh reality, and how human responses under pressure can captivate millions. Viewers couldn't look away because the drama felt real, raw, and unforgettable. Even after trending topics fade, the impact remains. Fans remember the vulnerability, confrontation, and intensity of the moment when private truth collided with public scrutiny. In the age of social media, no reaction goes unnoticed, and even minor revelations ripple across the globe. The drama between Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor serves as a powerful study of human emotion, online culture, and the balance of private life and public perception. Every word, gesture, and revelation carries weight. Authenticity sparks passion, vulnerability captivates, and perception shapes reality, for both celebrities and the millions watching. This saga proves that when raw emotion meets a public stage, the result is unforgettable, compelling, and impossible to ignore.